so precious. Oh, look at it. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, Swan. Hey, Michael. Welcome, Gino. Just getting started. Bear with me. How you doing, Michael? I'm trying to find out where one of my packages went. It's been sitting in this FedEx facility for 3 weeks. I'm like, hello? Well, that's fun. That's what we're here for. You come watch when you can. Thanks for the likes, Michael. Alright. Where are we going? Oh, that Kashuan or Kashuan or whatever it's called. Yep. Now, unfortunately, like with everything else, you have to use their virtual assistant. This is number 2. So I've been trying to get through the virtual assistant to get to somebody. And I was like, well, I've got to go. We got to get what getting's good. Greg, welcome. Hello, Julian. We went to the vet earlier today. Actually, just got home about an hour ago. We got our little behind. We got a shot in our behind. Spilled lettuce, welcome. Gaia Child, hello. It was Miss Lucy Lynn that got her shot today. Should get a booster. Now, I believe I'm correct that we're supposed to come here. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. Because we got the bell. Pixel Tide, welcome. Okay. Yay. It's Gordon. How did I know he was going to end up in our party? Drawing a blank. Okay, we got that, we got that. It's one of those games. Oh, it's Kashuan Keep. Sherwin, hello. The Mass, welcome. Dragaro, welcome. Let's see, who/what? He cannot use magic. Ah, and look at that health, y'all. How you doing, Dragaro? There's no door over there. Sunita, welcome. To F. Where are we at? Session 13, hello. Christopher, welcome. Thanks for the likes, guys. We're sitting at 1.2k. Let's keep them coming. Make it that much easier to get our 10k goal. Aha. Cure tome. We already have cure. Angara, welcome. Andrea, hello. Hitachi, greetings. Hello, Dark Angel. That's a lot of freaking bugs. There's a lot of people playing Final Fantasy 2 this week. Well, we started with 1. Well, actually, I'm wrong. We started with 10 a year ago. And now we're doing... We did 10, 10-2, and now we're on 1. I decided to go ahead and... Kenio, Thiago, welcome. I don't know what I think of this one. It's weird not having classes. Usneer, Ayubu, welcome. Yeah, it's very strange not to have classes. I was sort of prepared for this, though. It only tends to get slower and worse. Well, I have noticed, like, Lucy, who I've been using as, like, sort of a healer type, she has... That doesn't work. She's been slowly dragging herself up the scale as far as HP goes. That's probably just because I've been using her as a healer. Smasherator, hello. Well, we're playing Final Fantasy 2 now, not 1. You just stopped growing? That's unfortunate. But you can still progress through story though, right? I would hope so. Because, yeah, Phoenix and Lucian are doing a ton of damage. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is the dead end it was talking about. Yep. Hasriaz, welcome. That's not how that sounds, but. This part was a pain. Are you stuck? No, yesterday I thought I was supposed to come here first, but I didn't have the goddess bell, so I had to go start the vocal cues to trigger me to be able to get Joseph in my party and go get his snowmobile, and then use his snowmobile to get to the snow cave, where we eventually made it to the goddess bell. Yeah, you have to know who to go talk to and what to say. That's kind of annoying. But then again, you don't want to sit here with like your brain on autopilot while drooling while you're trying to figure out what to do. Yes, he did get squished, didn't he? And then there's that chick that was stalking him outside his house, and she was inside the house now, and she was like, oh, I'll take care of this little girl. It's like, okay, girl. Maybe he doesn't want his little girl with you since you've been stalking him. FLR and B, hello. Yep, this time I made Phoenix the tank and Lucian the DPS. My little sister did give me that. I don't know if you can tell. It's Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and 4 Swords. I've been wanting to play 4 Swords. Jay, how you been doing? It's been a while. Marking with this party is a ticket straight to Unalive. Just steer clear of Furion and company. Yeah, I think Furion is the one that's named Phoenix now, isn't it? You know, the one in the weird helmet. Frog Princess, hello. I've been alright. Just working my way through the Final Fantasy genre ilk. Dun, 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 dun. You probably should do some healing. Jose Ruiz, welcome. Oh. 500 gil. Oh. Shoot, I meant to heal again. Ah! Now how did he get his eyes messed up that time? Magic. Lucy, use cure everyone. You'll probably enjoy Final Fantasy V the most for streaming. Customization is good, content, and fun to play. I look forward to that. I liked 1 more than I thought I would. What else? 2 is strange. Right, it's no stranger than any of the others. The only difference is, Gilliman, thanks for the share. Only thing is it's weird because you're leveling up your weapon. $3.9K likes. We're gonna hit that 10K before we even end. Well, before we end, I should say. Oh! A were-rat. Well, those rats don't look very nice at all. Oh, his eyes are still googly. Bye, session. Have a good one. Welcome, John. I'm guessing that's darkness. Okay. NJ, hello. I think we're on the 4th floor. Is there a way to tell? 3rd floor. John, this is Final Fantasy 2. I liked 1 more than I thought I would, so I figured let's go through all of them. But the ones that aren't MMOs. And that didn't completely suck, like Crystal Chronicles. Which ones have I played all the way? Excuse me. That would be 1, 10, 10-2, 12. 12? Was there a 12-2? I believe there was. 13, 13-2. I've played a lot of 14, especially the first expansion. I dislike when people say a game is good just based on its name. What are you playing this on? Yeah, pretty good. I am playing this on my computer. A couple weeks ago, they had the Final Fantasy bundle, the Pixel Remaster bundle on sale. So I bought 1 through 6, the bundle. I will say I've liked most Final Fantasy games. This one, I don't know. Not used to not having a dedicated healer / tank / DPS. I do not like having to buy the spells. John, your favorites are 5, 6, and 9? Not 7? I hear everybody loves 7. Oh no, that's a land turtle. John, welcome. Jeremy, hello. It's a different John. It's John Alessandro or something. Alright, there's stairs here, so that's probably where I want to go. How you doing? After we went to the vet, I went to McDonald's because you can only drink so many. Dr. K / sugar-free, 0 sugar. Store brand soft drinks. Ooh. That thing is still alive. There he goes. 7 was good, but it's hard to love something that's been spoiled my entire life. Yeah, I mean, before I even thought about playing 7, I heard how it goes. Now, I may or may not have heard how this one ends or any of the others. And I experienced 10 and 10-2 in real time. Well, all the other ones. We'll go down there next. Ooh, Adamantoise. Might as well. Oh, this is gonna be painful. John Aarons, you really enjoyed 10? 10 is my #1 favorite so far. Final Fantasy. The #1 game of all time has just recently changed. Ow. Yep, my A number 1 went from Legend of the Dragoon to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Because my favorite thing about Legend of the Dragoon was the story, the graphics, because of course at the time it was cutting edge, and then graphics, story, and music. Now, Clair Obscur has beat Legend of the Dragoon on all of the criteria. Monsters, oh goody, more rare rats. Gameplay is still great. Thus far, I have loved most of the Kingdom Hearts I've played. I know I played 1, 2, Chain of Memories, and I know there's another one. I did not play 3, I don't believe. I have it. It's over there. I just haven't gotten the oomph to play it. So I'm a huge Disney fan too. A golden shield, that doesn't sound good at all. You piece of shite. John Allison Trino, you said Assassin's Creed Black Flag is your top game overall. Final Fantasy X is your top RPG. I see that. I've never played Black Flag, so no. Phyllis White Pierce, hello. I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creeds. The bestie, he has pretty much played them all, and he plays them over and over again. And he plays them over and over again. Which mythology does Black Flag go along with? I know he's played Shadows, Odyssey, Pirate. Well, duh, I should have known that from the whole Black Flag thing. No, this is gonna be fun. He's got googly eyes again. There's another game he plays all the time too. It's one of the Witchers. Oh, we need to heal Gordon there. Is this your first time playing Final Fantasy II? Yes. Yep. Jeez, oh Pete. This is my first time with Final Fantasy 2. Because I thought I played most, if not all of them. No. 10 and up I've played. But not many of the under 10. Whew. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What is it? It's Lucian. Maybe an anti-goat? Yep. How you like it so far? And yes, agree, I hoped in remaster the buying magic would stop. Yeah, that's annoying. I do like just getting things as you go along. So, that's weird. John Centrino, thanks for the follow. And we're at 5.2k likes. Yep, this is where we are. We need to go all the way to the right. Whew, I don't know what y'all, but it is freaking hot and nasty. Thanks for the likes, John. Final Fantasy Wii? Question mark? We are playing Final Fantasy 2 on our computer. Kruby, hi! We bought the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster bundle a couple weeks ago. How you been, Kruby? So we've got Final Fantasies 1 through 6, and I'm contemplating doing all of them except for 11 and 14. Thanks for the heart meat, Kruby. But this is weird. I'm glad they didn't continue doing this. You bought Final Fantasy X and just started it? How far in have you gotten? And guess what I got? So I can do the Dark Aeons. Barry, welcome. Sonic Juice, hello. Yep, I'll get to see the Dark Aeons now. This is 4th floor. Okay. The only reason you got it was because I recommended it. Thanks for the goats and the Go Populars, Kruby. Yeah, 10 is still a very solid 3 on my Favorite of all time. And thanks for the lives and the GGs and getting my live goal for today. Oh well, she'll heal next time. Wait, she's got the googly eyes. And I wish I knew what these status effects were and what to do to get rid of them. Ah! Okay, I didn't do it again. Yay! Mimi Mama, welcome! 5.3k likes! Thanks, guys! Let's keep it up. We'll get to 10k in no time. Ooh, another item in toys. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, this one's a little strange. It's not the best, but it's not the worst so far. I do believe the worst Final Fantasy anything I've ever played was that one. I think it's Mythic Quest. Thanks for the likes, Kruby. Empty room. More were rats. Felipe, welcome. Evil, hello. Oh, a werebuster. Is that a staff? Yeah, Mystic Quest is what it was. It was okay, it just wasn't that good. There's always certain ones that are being memed just for being bad. Hey Eric, how you doing? Another empty room. What you been up to? That's good. Good to see you back on. PT. You were finally able to drive a car again? That's good. If you want to drive. In some cases, you just want to be driven. About to get your license? Sweet. Groovy, thanks for the GGs again. Hey Michael, that's my wife. You've been a passenger princess for the past 6 years? Well, I hear ya. The husband, he bought a brand new Chevrolet Bolt with a B, and he bought that in 2023. Thanks for the likes, Eric. We're at 7.7K. He bought that in 2023, and I have barely driven a car since then because he uses this thing called a comma, and the comma drives the car for him. So I basically just sit there. Sean, hello. And Michael, who's your wife? Valand? Damn these stupid empty rooms. Oh, wife makes you drive 1000% of the time. Now see, my parents were alive. My mother did not drive from the time that I was 16 until the time that she died when I was 37. Is this the second Final Fantasy? Yes, Eric, this is Final Fantasy Part 2. So from 16 to 37, my mother did not drive a car. It was the year she died, 2014, that she ended up driving again. The poor woman hadn't driven in like 25 years or so. She gets in her car. She goes to Walmart, which is like 2-3 miles down the road. Then she's coming home from Walmart, and some teenage girl rear ends her. Yeah, my mom was like, she said I was so upset. I was like, well, I bet you were. She was like, yeah. She went, what, 25 years without an accident? But without driving, that can make you a bit nervous. Alright, we went in there. I'm pretty sure we went in the one below us. Damn were-rats. Falcon Chaser, hello! Yay, we hit 10K! Thank you guys so much. I think that one's empty. Yep. Oh. Duh, there's stairs there. I don't know how we missed that. Yep, we finished the first Final Fantasy last week. And I liked it more than I thought I would, so I was like, well, we might as well go ahead and go through most, if not all, of the Final Fantasies. Except for 11 and 14, of course. 14, there's just too much to do. And plus, I don't feel like paying a subscription. I haven't played a subscription game My prescription was dropped off at the door a few minutes ago. I haven't played a game with a subscription since 2024. Well, Lucy, you can start throwing some heals. The story is good in your opinion, Michael? So far, yeah, I haven't seen any issues with like the story. The problem is all of the backtracking. If we had an airship, that would be easy. Miguel Cortez, welcome. Ugh. Let's go. I played EverQuest on PS2, ruined me for JRPGs, honestly. Then got the WoW bug. MMOs are so much fun. Michael, they sure are. I played World of Warcraft since vanilla. I started with an undead warlock. Yeah, it was a female warlock. It's an undead warlock. Her name was I'm a Corpse. Then 20 years ago, that's when I started dating. He was like, let's play, World of Warcraft. I was like, well, I'm already playing it. So, we ended up getting Declan Palmer. Hello. So we ended up getting the expansion, which at the time was the Burning Crusade. Or as we called it, BC. Oh, Lucy, you got that purple shit. Item. We need some antidotes. For the Horde, yep. That's pretty much what we played most of the time. Because when we quit playing in 2024, it was when my little dog over there died, Miss Sona. I stopped playing WoW because my main character was named after her. Running my mouth. Oh, that's where we came from. I forgot where I was going. But yeah, we quit playing when Sona died. Well, I did. He was looking for an excuse to stop playing. So of course when I stopped, he stopped. Deja Guerrero, hello. Shit. we are gonna have to get some antidotes from somewhere. Ah. Oh, monsters. I made a dwarf pally and then blood elf rogue, but ended up race switching the pally blood elf. I loved WoW, but it consumes you. Yeah, we loved WoW. We played it for 16 years? Well, I played 17 to 18 years. He played 16. What the hell is my shaman? She's Horde. She looks like one of the little dog things with the big ears. I wanted to say Valparaiso, but that's not it. I did 2004 to 2015 when I met my wife. She despises me gaming. Well, that does throw a wrench in your plans. I could never get into it because I would be doing nothing but that. LMAO. Well, yeah, I hear you there. Because what we did it for, you know, we did it for 16 years. I'd never done instances or raids or anything. Hi, NPC, how are you? I'd never done instances, raids, dungeons, mythics, heroics, but after we started that, it was all that for 16 years. Now I do it all online. Eric, I do the same thing. I no longer play D&D. I never actually got into it. I did when I was like 20. A little bit, not much. But I did get into Magic the Gathering quite a bit. I just sold all freaking ton of my Magic cards, like the real physical cards. I sold a huge amount of those for like $600. Just to get rid of them. I knew they were worth, at the time that I sold them, they were worth $1,800. But I sold them for $600. $650. I did raids, mythics, the whole 9, mid on PvP. Didn't like having 2 elite sets of gears. Yes, that was a bit annoying. Ooh, golden armor. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing over here. Nice. Defense goes up quite a bit, but accuracy and all that goes down. I just sold all my dual lands and paid. Eric, thanks so much for the what? Let them cook and the GGs and the rose. Well, on my way home, good luck on your goals. Have fun. Thanks, Michael. Be careful driving home. Un NPC, let me ask you something. If GTA 6 come out the same day with Ocarina of Time Remake, what would I choose? Easy. Zelda. Zelda, of course. Ocarina of Time was a great game. As far as Zelda's, my number 1 is still going to be Link to the Past. I love them both in their very unique way. Tyler Barnes, you're playing that right now? Yeah, Team Zelda, awesome. Yes, Team Zelda, definitely. As I was showing earlier, I got my sister gave me this so I can play it on my GameCube. I'm looking forward to Four Swords. I haven't played that one. Thanks for the love yous and the you're awesome, Eric. And the goats. But yeah, my little sister, since I run retro gaming, I sell retro games, mostly retro games on eBay. So my sister was like, would you go through and sell all mine? I was like, sure. So I've got a whole big ass box in my laundry room full of PlayStation 1 games. PlayStation 2 games. Oh god, there's a ton of PlayStation 2 games. PlayStation 3 games, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii. I just got all of her GBA games posted, which there was like 20 of those. And of course they sat in like her storage for however long she's had them. Eric the Green, welcome. And that's Eric with an E. Not to be mistaken with Eric with the A. Shit, I don't have enough antidotes. Oh, I do. We can't get another one. I still have a PS2, but I only have Final Fantasy X and X-2, Madden 5, and Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got this the other day. 10 and 10-2, but it's the international release, so I'll be able to do the Dark Aeons. So that'll be coming up when we get to Final Fantasy X and 10-2. Although, there's not much of a difference between 10-2s, is there? There's the monster thing that I'm missing from 10-2, where you can add monsters to your party. The same game with Dark Aeons. Hello, Ronan. A Venmo notification. No. 10-2, you're not sure? Yeah, there's like this whole monster training thing. Pro tip, use magic to be able to use more magic. I need a magic that will cure status effects. Something that'll get rid of that damn purple stuff. Wraith Knight, how are you doing? Thanks for the likes, Wraith Knight. This game is awesome, but you can OP right out the gate. Eric, whoa, shit. Thanks for, what the hell was that? For the Summer of Live. Getting in late, sorry. You're fine, Wraithful. David Tichai, welcome. Welcome back on NPC. Damn, what was that? Was cool, for one. The Summer of Life thing. Eric, agree. I always attack my own party for a bit. Yeah, I need to get rid of that purple stuff before they unalive everything, because I am currently now out of antidotes. There's a door. It's empty. Oh, no. Okay. Eye drops. A mallet. Gotta build up the defense and evasion. Yep. We can probably do that when we get somewhere that the things aren't have no potential to unalive us. Oh, we got one antidote. Wow. They're just giving us all the antidotes. Modi, welcome. Thanks for the likes, Modi. Okay, so that one wasn't empty. If you look it up by this time tomorrow, you will be unstoppable. That would be nice. Everything, to be honest, mana, HP, spell levels, weapons, took a long time, but worth it. Good afternoon, it's Cameron. I changed my name. Well, Cameron, Modi, welcome. It's been a couple days. How you been? Today, Square Enix says Final Fantasy Resonance need nearly 40 of 60 hours to complete. I'm happy for this. Thanks for the cherry, Modi. Bleh. Oh. Ooh. I need my black mage. Okay, we've been in there. Hey Vinny, how are you? Did you have a good night's sleep? We've been up all day. Well, we got up at probably 10 o'clock. It'd probably be 10 p.m. last night for you. Haven't slept yet, been playing Miss Saga. Ooh. Girl, we've tried to not pull an all-nighter in years. Reason being, there was a time that my husband's grandmother, my grandmother-in-law, passed away. And we stayed up 2 days, taking care of everything. There was the initial night when she was in the hospital, she passed away. We had to make all the plans, then we had to execute all the plans, and we were up for 2 days. Oh my God. I was dead on my feet that second day. Whew. I will not pull another all-nighter. I could probably do 8 to 10 hours a day if I have my own room and PC. Eric, I hear you there. There's a game that I play that I will forget what time it is. Freaking dead end. Ooh, Adamantoise. Oh wait, we need healing. Benny, just have a day job and a family, and we're like in a studio type apartment. Oh God, more than 2 people living in a studio? Oof. Ooh. I was in a studio when I was younger. It was me, the best friend, the little sister, and the little sister's girlfriend at the time. Girl, when I tell you we were on each other's nerves, we would wake up and be like, "You still breathing? Why are you still breathing?" But Eric, what I was saying about this game I play, I will sit here and I will forget what time it is. It happened this past weekend. I was sitting here just playing my game, going to town. 18K likes! Woo! We were sitting here, I was playing my game, doing my thing. I know it was midnight. So, here it is midnight. We're sitting here playing the game. I let the kids out several times. I take smoke breaks in the kitchen because there's no smoking in this room. And talk is the best thing to avoid conflicts. Oh, yes. But not when you move in with your little sister. Especially when your little sister is dating a man-hating lesbian. And you live with your sister and your best friend. Oh. God. My sister's girlfriend was so fucking annoying. Woof. Her name was Stephanie. And you want to talk about evil. Welcome back, Eric. You want to talk about evil bitches. Stephanie. Ugh. There's nothing worse than a man-hating lesbian. Especially if she's dating your sister. And your sister lives with you. Because it was constantly, because the best friend, we've been best friends since I was 18. The best friend would, she would come in the room and say something snide or snarky at me. And the best friend knows that once you get on that nerve, it's very hard to get off of that nerve when it comes to me. Oh, I think we're at the end. There's the thingy here. Oh, I heard there was a monster guarding Eagle's torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul. Oh well, here we go. My sisters convinced my parents to kick me out their will. I love a house, condo, and 2 cars. I lost. Oh. Well, I hear that. My little sister, she will pretty much do anything that I say because I've protected her whole life. When my parents died, we split everything. No, because my brother died before my mother. Because Dad died, everything was willed to my mother. Then my mother was going to leave the house to my brother, but he died before her. So she left the house to all of us. So we had, when we sold it, we all had to sign the paperwork. So nobody got screwed that way. Well, my niece got screwed, basically. Because her daddy died. She wasn't given anything, basically. But those of us kids, some of us kids gave her something. But yeah, us kids, most of us kids split with my niece because if my brother were alive, my brother would have gotten a portion. So most of us kids did split with her. So she didn't walk away completely empty-handed. I know it's empty. Now what? We've got this torch. I guess, where's the fire? Bratanella, hello. That's one thing I didn't have to deal with my sister. My little sister. No boyfriends. Nope. Just that one man-hating lesbian. Ugh. Stephanie. I'm the kind of friend you can call at 3 a.m. in the morning to fix a light bulb, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I have been that way too most of my life. I cannot count the times that I have received a phone call in the middle of the night. Can you come get me? I'm in frickin'... Where is the most random place I've gotten a call from? Columbus, Ohio. Okay, I'm like 4 hours away from there. Don't really care about gender as long as you're a good person. You're good for me. But I hear ya. I got a call from the best friend. He was in Columbus, Ohio. 4.5 hours from where I live. Can you come get me? How'd you get there, number one? Number two, I guess. So we drove 4.5 hours to pick him up, 4.5 hours to bring him back. It was like, ugh. And I kept, for many, many years, my little sister, I would get calls from her. You gotta balance things out? Yeah, you sure do. Ooh, different zombie. He's not doing too much damage, it's good. Woo, 22K! Thanks for the likes, guys! Oh, they stunned Lucy. I would get calls from my little sister. I'm in jail. Can you come get me? I'm sorry, what? She's like, I'm in jail. What did you do? Most of the time she was drunk driving. So we'd have it out multiple times. But she finally quit drinking, so go sister. It's about time. Have y'all know what a Dodge Neon is, don't you? The land turtles aren't that bad. Yes, a Dodge Neon. Never had one, but yes. Sounds like a car. It was. My first car, God love it. My first car was an '87 Dodge Charger. Nirvana runs, welcome. Don't have a license, not a car guy. Well, I hear you, Winnie. I got my first car. My dad bought it for me. $25 a month. $25 a month. That was the actual car loan. $25 a month. Because I had to pay it. And this was back in the day when they used your social security number for everything. So I have Dad's social security number memorized. It was a Dodge Charger, 1987. It was a hatchback, but it looked kind of sporty, so it was amazing. You know, I loved that thing. Had it from the time I was 16 until the time I turned 18. Then the transmission started slipping. And I knew it was time to get a new one because once the transmission goes out, the car is screwed. It's going to be $4,000 or $5,000 to switch out a transmission, and an 87 Dodge Charger would not be worth replacing the transmission. So, that's where I want to go. This way. So that Charger was not worth replacing the transmission. So I went and bought a Dodge Neon. Brand new. 24 miles on it. It was lapis blue. It's LAPIS blue. Basically during the day it was a periwinkle. It was a periwinkle-ish blue. Need to take care of my little girl's school day. Alright, Penny, we'll still be here. 24K likes. Woo! February 14th, 1997, I bought this Dodge Neon. Lapis blue. It looked periwinkle during the day, so it was a pretty bluish color. But at night, it would be purple. No. My first car was an 87, but I didn't get it until 1994. So, 8, 9, 90, 92, 93, 94. That wasn't that old. It was 7 years old. So I got an 1987 Dodge Charger when I was 16 in 1994. I go this way. Eric, thanks for the heart me. You graduated high school in 99? I graduated in 1996. 1996. Woo! So, 1997? Yep. So I am the oldest in the room. Did I not go up those stairs? Girl, we are lost. So I bought this 1997 Dodge Neon. Cute. You graduated a year early. I graduated a year late. So I should have graduated in 95. That's simply because I was born in December. That's 5th floor, so I was right. We're on the 4th floor, so we'll go this way. So I was born in December. They started me a year late because I wasn't 6 when I started school. When I was supposed to start school, I started a year later. So, we got our 97 Dodge Neon. It was cute for a couple days. And then it turned into a lemon. And the state I lived in at the time was Kentucky. And in Kentucky, they had a lemon law. So if you bought a car and something happened to it, or something was wrong with it, in the first few months, you can take it back and they'll have to swap it with another. Costelar, welcome! 26k likes! Woo! So it only been a month. Derek Suzuki, welcome! I think it was Suzuki. Here? 3rd floor? Yay! So we take it back to the dealership. 6 is your favorite Final Fantasy game? You just beat 5? I just beat 1. We're working on 2 here. Then we're gonna do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. International 10. International 10-2. 12, 12, 2, 13, 13, 2. Skip 14. 15, 16. You just beat 4. That's my favorite retro Final Fantasy so far. Well, when you get to 3, that's when they get more difficult. That's a good thing, though. In most cases, you get more of a challenge. I take that neon back. Paulo Dominguez, hello. Take the neon back to the dealership, and he was a total dick. Refused to take it back. Refused to give me another one. I beat 1 through 4 thus far. I really hate Gildermash. He's on 5. He's very annoying. Yes, I have played a tiny bit of 3 because I do have it on my DS. I didn't play the whole thing though. But I did like changing classes. Winnie Wing, hello! So I took Dad up there. Because you know your daddy always fixes everything. That he didn't fix it. So I ended up stuck with this damn thing. Biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my whole life. And it has ruined me on Dodge products. I will never own another Dodge. Period. But the reason I brought this up is I got a call from my sister. My little sister. I'm drunk. I don't know where I'm at. Can you come get me? Let me talk to someone who isn't drunk. So she puts me on the phone with this dude. And I'm like, where are you? So I got an address from this guy. I went and picked up my sister. So, the Dodge Neon, you know how most cars have that piece of metal that runs up the top of the door that your window goes up into? Dodge Neon did not have that. With the Dodge Neon, the window just went up into the top of the car, you know? So, I go to get my drunk sister, my drunk lesbian sister. I get to this address to pick her up. It's in the middle of God knows what. This real seedy, scary looking I had a Dodge Avenger, and my window was like that too. So you know what it was like? Hey, Clockwork, how you doing? So I go to pick up this soft butch lesbian. That's my little sister. By the time I get there, her and this chick are going at it. You know, fighting. I miss my old Dodge. I do not miss my Dodge. I miss the Dodge Charger. I don't miss the Neon. Maxine, hello! So I get to the place where my little sister is drunk. She's in a fight with some other lesbian. So I get in there and I snatch my sister up by her hair. I'm like, girl, we ain't doing this. I was like, let's go home, you know? I went to South Carolina and locked my keys in the car, so I just pulled the window back. Yeah, you could do that. I had that damn Neon had its windows pulled down several times because my car got broke into 4 or 5 times. They just pulled the window down. Because you just had to push it down. Which was another reason why I was a piece of stuff. So I get my sister to the car. And I get my car to her room. Used a stick to open the car. I had a Mexico spec Dodge Stratus RT. I love that car. You had a Mexico spec? What's that? So, my sister's at the car. It came with free tacos. That's what it sounds like. The sister's at the car. This other lesbian is coming like a freight train barreling towards us. I'm like, oh no, girl. So I get my sister up. I get her into my car. Dodge Neon. There's no bar that runs across the top of the door. It was Stratus built for the Mexican market. It had much more power than the US market version. Oh, okay. I see. That makes more sense now. Get my sister in the car. Big, scary, ugly lesbian heading towards us. Little sister jumps out of the car, pushes the door with, the window, pushes it like this. The window shatters. Glass goes everywhere. I was like, oh my God. I went off like you wouldn't believe. It would have been good if it came with free tacos. Hell, after the vet, I went to McDonald's, got a triple cheeseburger. Couldn't eat the whole thing. Yeah. So I had my windows broke out twice. Once because of my little sister. And once because somebody broke into the window. Broke the window to get into it. And finally, the windows got broke so many times, so people trying to get into it, I just put a piece of, whenever I'd get out of the car, I put a piece of paper with a piece of tape. It says you don't have to break the window use your hand and push the window down. You know, I was telling people how to get into the car without the key to stop them from busting the window out. Because all you had to do was push it down. But they broke out the window 4 times, and then 4 or 5 other times I went to get into the car and the window was pushed down, so I knew they broke in. Now you really miss that car. I don't miss the neon. I do miss the Charger, because I was thinking about that one the other day. I had a memory come up on Facebook. It was my best friend's car, was a Chevy Cavalier. Johnny Blossom, hey! My best friend's car was, there was a picture, a memory came up on Facebook. It was a picture of my best friend's Chevy Cavalier, and my Dodge Charger was in the foreground. Because I was standing at my Charger, you could see the hood when I took the picture. All around time for dinner. Yay! My 7 Magnum SRT8, the car boogie. Bye, race night. Have a good one. Be careful driving home. Ooh. Eric, thanks for the bouquet. That one was pretty. Like literally pretty. Apparently you can't type today. I can't talk today, so I feel you there. And be careful driving home, race night. But, yeah. I think the next car I get will be maroon. No, I actually hated that color. I need to start... I need to get dinner started soon myself. Uh-oh. Oh. That can't be good. I guess that means our airship is gone? I just got a 2023 Nissan Avalon. Sweet. Yeah, the husband has a 2023 Chevrolet Bolt with a B. And I have a 2015 Camry. I took a few wild hogs on my buddy's property, and that's what's for dinner. I spent the last 3 weeks in PT hospital and just left yesterday. Well, it's good to see you're back home. Got to drive it the last 3 days. Thank you very much. Yay! Here's to driving it for several more days. for the next several years. Wait, Gordon has a MP now? He still can't use magic. Well, I'm glad you got you a car. I'm glad you're able to use it. We need to get you much better than what you have been. Because you've been in and out of the hospital here recently, haven't you? Welcome, Brian and Anubis. It's been 6 years since you drove a car. Have you ever played Final Fantasy VII? Yes, Brian, very little. Because I was more a fan of Legend of Dragoon than Final Fantasy VII. So I played this way more than I did 7. You're heading to the mall later and thinking of buying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for my Switch 2. I do not know anything about the new ones, the new versions of Final Fantasy VII. I've heard good things. I just will not. I have Final Fantasy VII over there. I do not feel like buying it again. I played the OG. Right. I have the OG. I can't bring myself to buy, what, 3, 4 versions so far? 3. For $70 each. I can't bring myself to do that. I know the husband's ecstatic about that. Because that means I'm not buying all those games. It's going to be my first Final Fantasy game. Well, Final Fantasy games are great. This one's a little weird. It has a good story. It's just stranger than all the others. Because all the others you have classes. This one you do not have classes. You level up the weapons and the armor, not the characters, basically. So if you were to play the other Final Fantasies, I would avoid this one. Just because it's weird. It's completely different. Asparagus in the ice water now to heat up the sous vide machine. Yep. I cannot cook tonight if Walmart does not bring my groceries. But if Walmart brings my groceries, we will eat. I don't know if you can read that, but we will have sweet chili chicken bowls with jasmine rice, bell pepper, and candied peanuts. Never seen someone actually use Walmart delivery. Usually it's convenient. If you have to pick a time, we'll go in here and go to the end. If you have to pick a time after, in the late afternoon, early evening portion, like I had to select between 6 and 8 p.m. I might not get my groceries tonight. Usually, it's supposed to get here between 6 and 8. Of course, it is not here. It's 6:47. Usually, when it's late at night, this late at night, it doesn't come until the next morning. I couldn't walk for 6 years. Walmart delivery has saved my life. Thank God for Walmart delivery. Denny, welcome. And there was somebody else, I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry. When my little dog died, the one over here, if you're looking at the, she's over here if you're looking at the landscape version. If you're looking at the upright version, she's right here. I didn't get out of bed for several weeks. The husband got that so that we could have food. And ever since then, we've kept it. Bye, Clockwork. Have a great night. Enjoy dinner. Is Kingdom Hearts in the same universe of Final Fantasy? I've seen trailers with some characters with Daffy. Brian, technically not. You hush. Technically not. But because there's this weird thing where you like, it's kind of like time travel. However, I have heard that the next installment, which I think there's going to be another Final Fantasy 4, Kingdom Hearts 4, I believe, and I think that is going to tackle oh, you didn't see him with Daffy, you saw him with Donald. I was just thinking that was Looney Tunes, not Disney. But they're supposed to address the fact that they're in the same realm, I guess. From what I hear, the next one, and it could be total bull crap because there's so much AI fake stuff on the internet now, it's hard to tell. I think I have fear. I have Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, Blind, Cure, and Blink. I don't think she has Blink. Use Blink. Learn selected spell. Sure. Ever since I got my Switch 2, I've been interested on trying RPG games, and Final Fantasy later going to be the one. Brian. I don't know if it's available on the Switch 2. I think it would be because it was available for my bestie, who I talked into getting it. I talked my bestie into getting this bundle. This is the Pixel Remaster bundle, and this is Final Fantasy 1 through Final Fantasy 6, and that's what I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future, because they're not short games for the most part. Okay, we have mana I don't think we're gonna buy anything there. We need antidotes. Am I your bestie? Well, my bestie. Let me tell you about my bestie. Pain Max, hello! My best friend, his name is Courtney. He comes in here sometimes. And I have known Courtney since I was 18. No, I was 19. So, he and I have been friends, / best friends, for 30 years. Cody Icarus, hello! And he's been the bestie for 30 years. There. Love him to death. Let me scroll through here real quick. Enki, hello. I didn't see you come in. 4 people watching, 4 people in my list here. Love the bestie to death, but girl, he can be 8. He can be something. Oh yes, we're getting a ton of freaking antidotes. Wow, we have the money. We'll go ahead and grab a couple of these things, because we don't have them either. Elixir, 50,000. He can be a bit much. He used to do drag. So you can imagine the big personality that goes along with a drag queen. And see, back in the day, we used to like fight over, you know, who got to be, I want to say top dog, but gay guys, we don't actually, well, we do fight, like physically, but we didn't fight physically. I don't know if y'all know, because it's Pride Month, we'll talk about the bestie and gay guys. We 30K likes. Woo! Thanks so much, Eric. I know you've probably done most of it. Girl, gay guys, we read each other. And reading is basically like poking fun / making fun of one another for obvious reasons. Not that this is an actual read that one of us would do to the other. But, you know, he could have said something like, girl, your glasses are so thick I could see the future. You know, that type thing. So, we don't do that much anymore. I guess we're too old and just too slow. We're just like, screw you type thing. So yeah, we need to get you better there, Eric. Love you as well. Baby steps. Well, that's good. It's good to hear. Good to hear we're hanging on. There's a country song that made, saying that made me think of a country song. I think it's Tanya Tucker. Let me Google it. I don't know. I don't like country music. Sorry, not sorry. It's called Hanging In. And basically, let me find the phrase that I'm looking for. See, the other day I told the story about how I was only allowed to listen to country music when I was a kid. It's the chorus. Here's the chorus. She says, well, she sings. I'm not going to get nowhere near how good her voice is. But you're Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, Rob Zombie. I'm pretty much anything except like hardcore rap. Things like Missy Elliott and things like that I can do. Well, anyway, the song, it goes, the chorus goes, well, it's lonely, but I'm hanging in. Hanging out till I'm with you again. Running out of reason to be strong. Hanging in, hanging out, and hanging on. That's what we were talking about, made me think of that. Thanks for the mustache. And the love yous. And the you're awesomes. And the you're... Let them cook. Girl. If I could talk. No, we don't need anything else. 30 thingies. Oh, this is where Joseph was. Your version of the song is better. Ooh, thanks for the roses! Falcon Chaser, welcome back! Yep, but saying that reminded me of that song. Hanging in, hanging out, hanging on. So, just remember to hang in there, hang out, and hang on, as Tanya Tucker would say. She was definitely one of the country divas we liked in the day. As far as like 80s gay kid. Joer, Arm Fighter, hello. Been doing that for 6 years. I'm tired of hanging out. I need to go and do stuff. Amen. There for the longest time. Wait, what am I doing with this fire again? Oh, we have to put the dreadnought. So we should probably go find out where it's at now. But where I was going with the story about the Walmart Plus, that got us food when I was unable to pull myself together to go get food. So, Walmart Plus is a savior. Yep, here's hoping you do get out. Yeah, they took the airship because it's not there anymore. I was a manager at Aldi's for 7 years. We used to shop at Aldi, but they've become too pricey for now. Because they've got this sign that I've wanted for my house for years. It comes out in the spring. Oh yeah, I know what Aldi is. Girl, we shop there all the time. Not anymore. But, oh, excuse me. Yes, we do. There's a sign there that I want so bad. Sid is not going to be here because his ship got taken. Okay, so that means we go send off the gray. Hey, how you doing? The sign that I'm looking for from Aldi is on one side it says welcome. You know, the usual white trash thing people put on their front porch. Sure, why not? Now the thing about the thing I want this sign for is it's reversible. So on one side it says welcome and it's all nice and pretty, and when you flip it over it says go away. And that's the one I'm going to put on my porch, is the one that says go away. Yep, that's the one I want. That was part of our SB, special buy aisle. We call that the random shit aisle. Yep. Or the aisle of shame is what I've heard it called. Yep, the aisle of shame. I want that sign. I mean, my poor porch is full. The SB row gets destroyed every damn day. I can imagine. Every time I go in there, like every Wednesday, which is Wednesday's the day they put it all out there, it is just ransacked and everything is gone. Even my little falcon chaser, thanks for the rose. I'm not sure when you sent that, but thank you. Santi, hello. Hello, Fifi. I know it's food time. It's coming. Oh, the princess is not here. Where is bitch at? We had a problem people coming in at open on Wednesday and buying everything and selling them online. That's what they do. That's why I have not, to this day, I've been looking for it since COVID, and I still haven't found it. And they pretty much have it every year. Here we go. The princess was captured, and of course, this is all your fault too. You blow up the dreadnought. You couldn't blow your way out of a cloth sack. Excuse you. I've just received word that the dreadnought is heading somewhere north of Finn. Sid's airship has been captured by the dreadnought and the princess with it. Yes, I know that. Somewhere north of Finn. We can go talk to the king if he's still alive. Dang, they just took everything from y'all. Yep. Please, please rescue my daughter. The princess felt badly about always... Woo! Thanks for that hand heart, Eric! Sending you out on such dangerous assignments. She thought the least she could do was meet you at Kashuan Keep on Sid's airship. amount of supplies needed to keep a vessel of that size running must be enormous. Abraham Vasquez, welcome. I have to go somewhere north of Finn. Empty room. Thanks for the roses, Eric. Welcome, Game Freaks. Okay, we can go somewhere north of Finn. How you doing, Game Freaks? Thanks for the GGs, Eric. Woo! And reaching my live goal. Yeah, a bit long time, buddy. Yeah, we finally got some sort of semblance of where we're going and what we're doing in this one. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear you're alright. Be nice to know you were better. But alright works too. The hell is Finn anyway? Let me see where my food is and whether or not it's coming tonight. It still says it's preparing. One sec, y'all. Your dog in healthy care? Lucy is fine. Oh, did I say your name? Though Lucy here is fine. This one is not. Huh? It's Sona, yeah. This one is not. She's not fine. Huh? Yeah, she died in 2024. But Lucy's fine. She went to the vet today to get a booster on her Lepo. Something they said she needed to have, so they gave it to her. So she went and got a little shot in her butt, didn't you? Yes. And she's been laid out on the floor like she's exhausted. So it could have made her tired. But she's fine. That's why we went to the vet. Little Zeke needs to go to the vet next month. Yes, you do, you cute little thing. It's your turn. Oh, we could roll over, huh? Do we want our belly rubbed? Do you? Oh yes, hi sweetie. So cute. When will you send her to vet need check? Yeah, she had her checkup 2 weeks ago. Huh? Yeah, she had her yearly checkup. She's doing good. She just needed that vaccine and a booster. Zeke gets his next month. That's his birthday. Lucian should go too. But that depends on if I can make some money between now and then. What? Yeah, Lucian has to go anyway because he's 100 years old. Well, he's 14. Yeah, he's 14, so he has to have a checkup every year. Well, The vet keeps telling me he needs to go every 6 months. But we can't afford that. Yeah, we'll go if he gets sick. Like the other day when he was puking everywhere. He almost went to the vet. Car was packed up and we were ready to go. We were ready to run out the door. 2 weeks ago, good, no, and well, she's happy now and has an owner like you. Yes, we love Miss Lucy. Huh? What? Game Freaks, where are you from? The husband's asking. Finn. You are from Malaysia. Well, hello, Malaysia. What is this? Huh? Yeah. Huh? It'd be morning right now. Yep. It'd be morning for y'all there. Good to see you too. Yep. Good to see ya. Katreya. This isn't really a town, is it? Yeah? Okay. Stay at the end. Are you near Kuala Lumpur? The husband wants to know. Woo, 38k likes. Thanks so much, everybody. It's probably mostly you, Eric. Good to have you back, by the way. We just need to keep you home and healthy. Where are you, Finn? I know you were missing my finger taps, lols. Well, yeah, because most of the time we, well, as you heard, I kept saying, let's get to 10k likes. I'm lucky to get 1,000 most days. Figured. Hang on, y'all. The little sister is asking me a question. Either is fine. I figured since so. Go straight into your bank account. That would be better. I will always support you, sir. Well, thank you. I can't go any higher up. What? He's being a brat. So far, Final Fantasy II status, weapons, shield have level up, and yes, I am near Kuala Lumpur. Yes, he is near there. Yeah, Final Fantasy II is weird. Yeah, I think it would be more cool. Yeah, Final Fantasy II is weird. I mean, it's okay. I'm liking it. Did they hurt your butt? Did they hurt your butt? Oh! What is the matter? Alright, y'all, I gotta go. We're probably going to the vet. What's the matter, honey? What's wrong? Yep, she's crying. Let me put her on the floor. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna jump off here. I'll see y'all tomorrow, possibly. Bye.